When you need a mortgage, don't stress at all. Just tune right in and give these guys.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Friday, May 1st. Holy crap. I guess it's officially spring. It's May. What is going on?
What's up, fellas?
This year.
Happening, boys. How are you? I don't like how I can see the computer screen of my glasses here.
I thought you were just trying to show off and look smart.
No, it was giving a weird glare. I didn't like it. We're going no glasses.
Cool. Anth, what are you up to?
Looking at the computer screen through my glasses.
Okay.
No. I'm hoping it doesn't rain today, but it's supposed to rain. All my neighbors cut their grass, and there's a sense of pressure that, you have to have your grass cut too. So that might have to wait. So
that's actually what I'm going to do today too. I missed the little sun belt, we'll say, on Tuesday. It was Monday, definitely was the day to cut it. So now we're double duty and Friday because you know how it gets in the spring with all this rain.
It's all right, Tom. Theirs is all growing because it's raining. Once I cut mine, I'm going to be the freshest lawn on the block. They're going to be like, oh, I got to cut my grass again.
And you're going to have a great weekend grilling with some fresh cut grass.
Got that new grill. I'm still waiting to see the videos on it.
Haven't been able to get out there, man. Weather hasn't cooperated.
It's been a miserable week up here in the Berg, but I don't think we're through it either. I think it's going to be another miserable week next week.
Well, boys, April showers brings May flowers, so it will break. Spring is coming. We got some news that kind of surprised me today as I was scrolling the headlines. So I thought we had to talk about it because it literally was talked about last episode with Mr. Tom Burko as we were discussing school districts or areas. Since 2021, it's been considered discrimination or potentially racist to discuss school districts or crime information, to the point that Zillow, Redfin, Homes.com, I believe, all remove that type of information from their websites. But now HUD and their assistant secretary put out a letter on April 24th stating that this administration is changing those guidelines, and they do not believe, and they are saying it is not discrimination if you simply discuss crime and school information and not steer clients.
Yeah, I mean, it's a statistic. I mean, they look at every single other statistic when buying a house, and how are they not allowed to look at that one? I mean, that is what most people care about. They don't care if it has 3 beds, 2 baths, 4 beds, 3 baths. They want to live in a good area. They want to feel safe and secure, and that's what they want. And I don't know. We've been saying it for a long time. We'll discuss that. We could let people know if you ask, whatever. But I love the change. I personally think that they should be able to discuss that. That is part of a real estate agent's job, is to steer that person to buy the best.
Nope. They're not. No, they're absolutely. They're no. Drive that person. How about that?
I mean, they have to take that person to a house and put them in a house that they want. I mean, They should do away with the word steering if it creates that big of an issue, because that should not create an issue. That's their job, to find them a house.
It 1,000,000% is, especially in the Pittsburgh area. We all know it. You don't get to pick or choose, really what school you're going to. The public school system is placed, where you live is depending on the public school system. So having that information is very valuable info. And up to this point, real estate agents were told to be the source of sources, which just means that they had to tell buyers where they could go to find the information. They alone weren't allowed to say it. But HUD is changing this, and it should help agents out there be able to get information to their clients.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a very important piece of information that, home buyers, especially if you have kids. I mean, you're a single person, you're just buying for yourself. But if you have a family, if you have kids, you're looking to the future. Like as my kids get older, what school district are we going to be in? What type of education are they going to get? And I think, that's a very important piece of the puzzle when somebody's buying a house, that, they need that guidance, because, nothing would be worse to find out, hey, you know what, I'm not in the area that I wanted to be in, for my children or my family, but, I just bought this house. What do I do? So, they can find out everything else, give all that other information, that's there. But those pieces of information were kind of left out, and they had to walk on eggshells when they were talking about properties. But I think it's important.
And just like Tom said, it's statistics, it's data, it's information. There is nothing wrong with sharing data and information while you're looking to purchase a home. Again, if
they're literally plagiarizing it, they're plagiarizing the information. They're not making it up.
Right. So this is real information that's out there. So again, as long as an agent is not out there doing something illegal and using the information incorrectly, yes, that is wrong. But HUD is literally asking realtors and brokers to relook at fair housing education, to relook at compliance information, because they believe, and I believe this is also in the HUD's letter, that Americans are busy. They don't have time to go out there and find this information, and they want to get it from their real estate professional, and they should. So we are going.
How many sources are live too? They can't. You tell your buyer to go find this information, and they could be finding lies on Google. I mean, you could post anything you want on the internet. So why wouldn't you want to go to the real source of the people selling the houses? That's who I trust is the expert.
You say that, Tom. I actually just read a big article. This guy said that their company based all of their analytics on AI, and it was found that their AI has been hallucinating for over a year in just telling them what they wanted to hear. And they came out and found it by accident, where they did all their sales approaches and their earnings and everything based off of a hallucinating AI. So we all know the information is great, but you can't trust the internet no matter what it is. So when you're out there, when you got local expert agents living in the area, working in the area, able to tell you what's going on, that is what's making the best agents successful. That's why you're wanting to use a real estate agent, not to help you search Zillow, but to help you tell this information that you necessarily can't find online.
Yeah, they have to be all encompassing and know everything about the area, the house, construction of the house. I mean, they're the expert. That's who you turn to. That's why you get paid the money.
Yep.
Or pay them the money, whichever way you want to look at it.
We'll be sending out the HUD letter with our email. If you have questions, if you want the letter, give us a shout. It's also online. It's easily accessible. But this is a good change. We like when realtors are able to talk good information with buyers. This is going to help buyers, and that's what we're here for, to make sure buyers get in the best homes possible.
100%. I love freedom.
That's all I got today. Anth, finish us up.
You guys have a great Friday. Get that grass cut. Call us if you need us. We're open all weekend.
Call us if you need a grass cut. We got the guy. Later.
See you guys.
Tom, Ryan, and Anthony.